Ganino. Out wide is Obani getting forward from the left back. Get around his opponent, which is Darmo. Top scorer is the wing back for Victory this season. Trying his luck from distance as Mihalides, and he rattles the sanction. Play. Right is Darmo. This is Steve White. He's trying to field something here, getting on this ball. Bramwell, their first big collision in the penalty area. Is Nicolaides. Just didn't sit for him on his left peg. He gets the shot away. Was eventually pushed away by the Graskowski, and then the follow-up. Well, another option that can come on and do a job as the right wing back too. So plenty of options there for Franich. A little bit more depth having Darcy Anastosky to come in and replace those two injured figures that we were talking about earlier, Peter.
Yes, there's in terms of Darcy Anastosky, and we've been following this, Stephen. His registration has been that's I think Football Australia to get it through. But you mentioned the goalkeepers. We're seeing across the league a lot more young goalkeepers getting an opportunity. You see Noah James, who was in the NPL last year, getting an opportunity with Newcastle Jets and done so well for the last game. We're seeing that a lot.
There's a chance of victory, and it's going to be tapped home. It's set up by Wall, and it's finished off with aplomb by that's Jack Mihalides. And first blood to the visitors here, and Victory up and running here at Knight Stadium, continuing arriving late in the penalty area, and the timing of the run was that of an experienced pro. 18 years of age, he scores his second of the season, chipped in with 4 last season. A chance for a quick reply here for the Knights. Wallace with the snapshot, and it's just over the crossbar. His line is on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Jack Morton used to also play 10 Victory, so he's got a very, very good pass and also a very good cross set piece.
It's going to get themselves back into this one. It's going to be Morton with a direct attempt and an acrobatic save to tip it away by Daniel Graskowski. Hats off to him, the young keeper being on his toes there.
We saw him yesterday that Indonesia did very well early on against Australia, but it changes very quickly.
Ball over the top, Shepherd the target. He's been a little bit quiet by his standards. Going well here, combining with Bramwell. Bramwell might try his luck here from distance. Scuffs the shot, drags it past the upright, and Daniel Graskowski there. He's orders at his teammates as they prepare to win the ball back. Conceding the throw here, and he's straight to it, but he's conceded it straight away. The ball now. Nicolaides Bramwell. Ball inside to Lawless, who finds space for the shot. It was rising. Wasn't too far away either. Just couldn't keep the shot down, and ask any questions there of the young Daniel. Every time we see this young Victory side in action, we're seeing a lot of young talent, and one of those prospects now, Nino, the left winger. He's going to play it back here to Obani. He's the goal scorer who doesn't mind shooting from distance. He's employed the shoot on sight policy, not for the first time tonight. One was always going over and not troubling Gabriel Mate, who checked the
Footballs are not leading, he's making sure he's communicating, and that's why the captain, but also making sure that all the 4 defenders are working together, plus the 2 defensive midfielders.
You see the expression on his face from the balls, and he's a picture of focus. He's a good leader. Captain's armband. Here's a snapshot again, and it's a good save. Of course, a shot from Dunlop, and Daniel Graskowski into action, not for the first time tonight. MPL Victoria Friday Night Football, round 7 of the competition. Steve Curtin with you, and alongside me, a very warm welcome back to the commentary position after our second half soiree. Is Peter Paleologus. Good evening.
Good evening, Stephen. Looking forward to this second half. I don't think there's been any changes, but really I can see the Knights. I see a little bit of urgency in terms of their players, and really Ivan Franich will probably be very fired up about their performance for the first half.
Free kick here, and good bit of play by Dunlop, who put his body in the right position to difficult for the defender, and the yellow card is out of the pocket as well, providing a bit of support. Dunlop drops the shoulder and tries to turn on the afterburners, that pace that we were talking about earlier. Still he goes. With Nicolaides, the 2 wing-backs meeting in the centre of the park for the Knights. Shepherd. And it's Bozanowski with the defensive clearing header. White tries his luck, and that wasn't too far away from Steve White. Left-footed, long-range effort by the Knights skipper. Well, half-time, Dandenong City and Heidelberg down at Frank Holohan locked at 0-0. In the early stages at Broadmeadows, it's Hume City 0, South Melbourne 0. Preston Lions and Oakley Cannons also 0-0. So the only goal of the game of the night so far is Dunlop gets the chance at the back post, and it's Fraser Dunlop's turn to put his hands to his head as he can't believe that he hasn't opened the scoring for the Knights there from the corner kick before. All the way back to Karlovic, and there's a couple of subs warming up here for Ivan Franic's side. He's seen enough, and it's time to swing some changes. That's a good turn by Lawless. Had his shirt pulled, you could see it from here, but advantage is the call. Again, it's cleared by Bozanowski, only as far as Steve White, who tries his luck. And what a great save at full stretch, Daniel Graskowski. Corner got Nicolaides. Back post, and it's another save. Pushed away. Graskowski. This was gone here. Just confirmed South Melbourne and Melbourne. Speaking of Preston, they have taken a 1-0 lead at BT Connor. Sheeber's going to try his luck here. Preston taking a 1-0 lead against the Oakley Cannons. They lead that one 1-0 on 22 minutes, and that's the only other goal that we've got from around
this stage. It's just hopefully waiting for some of the players, Anastovsky and Sheeber, to get back into the game.
The Knights have more of the territorial advantage in the second half and show for it. Making a couple more changes here, so they'll be more like for like. We were just mentioning Peter, or will they look to make a formation change here and try and create some overloads in some different parts of the pitch? As Lazareski's ball is played through here to Jordan Hoey, getting in behind the Knights defence, combining with brother Jesse. One Hoey to another, and the victory side have doubled their lead. What a sweeping move that was down the right-hand side.
Fantastic
Tucked
transition
away by
move.
Jesse Hoey. Fantastic.
Fantastic transition move. Sorry, there, Stephen. I got excited, but the two brothers, haven't seen that often. It's just amazing to be able to combine and get that result. But that was an exciting player. I think that he's got an opportunity. He's got that sort of X factor.
Sheeber. Nice space to get the cross in, and sliding in to meet it was Anastovsky. Range his bearings in such a way that he can direct the attempt. Forward by Karlovic. Finds Hurd. Good knockdown for Anastovsky. Anastovsky, one way then the other. Gets to the byline on the left peg. Tries to wrangle the ball across to the penalty area, but I was able to clear initially, but it's going to come back here again. A long range attempt. Oh, parried there by Graskowski. We've given him a big rap, and perhaps he should have held that one. Graskowski with the long clearance, and we've got another victory player down. We're going to have another doors moment. He was in the starting 11 back then. If he had maybe bagged himself a goal and gone on and got some confidence, he would have been able to have a longer run in the starting 11, but he's had to settle for coming on off the bench of late. Another long range attempt. But it was a little header by Obani just to cut off the opportunity for Anastovsky, but she was on the ball again here to assess the options in the middle, but defensive work by Lukopoulos to bring him a chance of playing the ball into the box, and now Victory can go forward. Nicolaides weakening the ball up the field. Right back to a bit of steel to the defence there with the clearance. Otis. Now Sheeber. No space to supply the cross this time from Sheeber, and it's going to land in the 6-yard box. Can it be pulled away by Steve Lawless? He gets it over the line. And the Knights pull back the all-important goal. It's Steve Lawless. It wasn't pretty, but it's 2-1 here at Topset Stadium. The Knights have a lifeline.
9-10 minutes, really looking for that equaliser.
He's made it all the way around to the bench. Ball into the box. Keep an eye on the play and on the sub bench. He's just taking a seat on the bench. He's pretty much going straight down the tunnel, but hopefully that is a good sign that the injury isn't too severe.
And French had nothing to lose. He's got to play an attacking mindset, especially the last few minutes.
Driven in by Sheba, and he finds Bramwell, who was well placed, but reaching for that wing and play on is the call advantage. Back there again was Dino. His positioning has been great at right back tonight. Comes to put the pressure on Hurd. Still full of energy after the end of the 90 minutes is Diho, but the Knights have got the numbers here. And Astovsky's going to try his luck. And it's only a matter of inches away from the upright Daniel Graskowski, throwing himself again for the umpteenth time tonight. And he's hobbling away as he...
Good attributes to play in the leaders, but also Georgakopoulos. But you can tell Georgakopoulos actually got a bit of the Spanish elements. I can tell I've been looking at him a lot of the night. He's got that sort of mindset.
Anastosky's header, and again it's another save. The stat board there for Daniel Graskowski, who's had a fantastic game coming in for Siciliano. He won't get the clean sheet.
Time, but working hard. And French have made some really good changes here, and able to turn this game around, but unfortunately 1-2.
Well, it's another win. It's 2 in a row for this young Victory side, and they're all smiles here. A fantastic professional performance by